back in the garden to check on the tomatoes. They're not looking super great. I still have the upward leaf curl, which is generally just from extreme heat or wind, which we have both. I have a lot of flowers on this one. Somewhere in there. Some more down here. But I have yet to see any fruit. And my single stem got away from me. I have more like 2 or 3 stems, but it's still growing. It's just not doing anything. And then you come over here and it's starting to do this thing. These little, this is what it looked like last year when they had what we guessed was herbicide drift damage. So how in the world is that happening again? I swear I cannot grow a tomato. Now you come over here and the Roma's leaves look pretty good and there's tomatoes growing on them, but so many of them have blossom end rot. The pear tomatoes look okay, no blossom end rot, but leaves are still curling and still getting that damage. So I don't know what to do anymore with these things. I mean, I've augmented the soil with both lime for calcium and then more organic materials to get the pH better. Obviously that would probably take some time to show in the tomatoes themselves, but I am at a loss. I got one little sad extra tomato guy in here. Now his leaves don't look too bad. A little bit curled. Oh, but still. So maybe that's not herbicide drift. I don't know. Nothing else in the garden looks bad. Obviously tomatoes are a little more sensitive. Here's some of the extras I had planted. Now these ones are looking good so far, but they're very small. They got planted late. They were just in a pot for a long time. So maybe they'll get tomatoes on them. These are the copia, the striped beefsteak tomatoes. And then a couple more in pots over here. Now, these are more pear tomatoes. They look pretty good. Leaves are a little bit curled up, but not too bad. They're growing, getting some flowers. No damage. I think this is a Roma. Also looking okay. And then I just threw the last few yellow ones in here. They don't look quite as good, but they were in a pot for quite some time. And they could be pruned, I'm sure. So I don't know. I just can't grow a tomato apparently. Next year, I guess that's going to be my goal. Is try to get a decent tomato growing. If I can work the soil maybe. I don't know. Do I need a shade cloth? Maybe that would help keep some of the damage down. If you got any thoughts on why multiple years in a row I can't grow tomatoes. I even switched beds. The tomatoes used to be in this bed last year. So as far as like soil and whatnot, it isn't the same. And I generally don't use chemicals. So it is a mystery to me, but I'd love to grow a good tomato.